What's up, everybody? It's your boy the Noob. As I said in the previous video, it has been a trailer week. So this time I'm going to talk about something I know the fans are all talking about. That is Spider-Man Far From Home. In fact, I'm going to have a bit of a reaction. Even though I've already seen this trailer, every time I watch it, I keep laughing and I keep enjoying it, and I want to share my thoughts with you. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to stop the video when I have a thought, and I want y'all to enjoy this. So if you haven't watched this and you don't want my commentary, there is a link in the description below to the trailer.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
That was so good.
Alright, so I stopped here because Aunt May looks like she's doing okay with him being Spider-Man. If you all remember that last scene of the Spider-Man movie where she basically was like,
What the f?
That was kind of interesting because Aunt May knowing about Spider-Man, that didn't happen till later on in the comics, so kind of glad to see that it's working out.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Happy.
You look nice.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. New dress?
Yes, it is. How'd you know?
What just happened?
Okay. Is anyone else like me thinking the same thing that Peter was just saying? Like, what just happened? Is Hogan hitting on Aunt May? I mean, hey, go Happy. I'm alright. Go for it, my boy. You need some loving, and Tony Stark's already taken by Pepper Potts, so go boy. But still, just that look on Peter Parker's face of like, what the fuck? That was funny.
Planning a trip?
Mm-hmm. Going to Europe. It's a school trip.
Did you get your passport?
Peter Parker here to pick up a passport, please.
Mini toothpaste?
Mm-hmm.
Pack your suit.
I just want to go on my trip with my friends. Europe doesn't really need a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Okay, so it looks like he's not taking the suit. I do know for a fact on another trailer, there's a cutscene where apparently Aunt May snakes in his suit, but it's not really that big of a deal. But if you looked carefully, if you saw in the suitcase, it said BFP. That is actually Ben Parker. You know, with great power comes great responsibility. It's kind of nice to see that they're giving a little bit of a nod to him, even though they're not rehashing that. Which a lot of people were happy because, let's face it, you can only hear that quote so much and see Uncle Ben die so many times until you're just like, blah. So it was kind of nice to give that little homage right there. Alright?
You look really pretty.
Therefore, I have value.
No, that's not
I'm
right.
messing with you. You look pretty too.
I just want to spend some time with MJ.
Okay, so it seems Peter Parker and MJ are kind of getting a thing now. Of course, anyone who's been a Spider-Man fan for longer than 2 seconds knows the whole story about MJ and Peter, but a lot of people were shocked to find out that this character was going to be the new MJ. I really want it to work out. I like the way these two work together. And I love her sarcastic attitude, and I love how nervous Tom Holland's Peter Parker always looks, so I hope this works out. But something also tells me that she already knows that he's Spider-Boy. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's trying to hide and then she goes, dude, I know you're Spider-Man. It wouldn't surprise me. Let's go on.
I think she really likes me, dude.
That reminds me when I first fell in love. I had just finished my film called.
I'm sorry. No matter how many times I watch this damn trailer, that look of and him falling over is priceless. And then you get the scene right after where you get Nick Fury. Now, some people are having issues with this. I don't really care because, let's face it, I kind of knew he was going to survive the snapping. Some people are complaining, oh, well, Nick Fury's here. That must mean it's a preview. Or, oh my God, they're showing that he survived. I don't think it's a preview. Like, before the Infinity Wars. I honestly think this is afterwards because that's what the directors have said. Plus, we all know Nick Fury's gonna survive.
So nice to finally meet you, Spider-Man.
You're Nick Fury.
Put some clothes on. Let's go for a ride.
Is he gonna be okay like that?
Might want to turn him over so he doesn't swallow his tongue.
So, something that's been kind of in my head, I know some other people have. Nick Fury was just chilling there, sitting there with a dart gun. Does Spidey have senses or not? Because in the first movie, it really didn't seem like he had them. Then in Infinity War, there was that one scene where his hair goes up on end, and it almost seemed like he did, but now he doesn't notice that there's a person sitting there. Does he have spider sense or not? I just need to know.
I think Nick Fury just hijacked our summer vacation.
Awesome.
Okay, so the suit. In this scene and another scene you'll see later, it's more of red and black. I kind of get this feeling that that's kind of an homage to when the Superior Spider-Man, when Dr. Otto Octavius was in control of Peter Parker's body and he was trying to be a better Spider-Man. That's when you got the black and red. I kind of feel that's an homage to this. Or it could be a throwback to the old school comic books, because you also notice he's got that webbing in his arm so he can kind of glide, which he had in the way back long ago comics. So it could be either or. But then I'm also wondering, it's black and red. Is this one maybe something Nick Fury gives him? Because the blue and red is the one that Tony gave him. Could this be the SHIELD equivalent of Spider-Man's suit?
You got gifts, Parker, but you have a job to do. Are you going to step up or not?
You're all alone. Your friends are in trouble.
Okay, so it was just a quick second, but you saw what a lot of people are calling the stealth suit. It's all black. It kind of looks like a tactical version of a Spider-Man suit. Now, I don't think it's towards the stealth suit in the comics, because that one, for some strange reason, was stealth but had neon red lights on it. But it almost kind of reminds me of Spider-Man Noir. So maybe it's a shout out to that, or maybe this is Nick Fury going, I need a stealthy spider, and gave him this suit.
What are you going to do about it?
Okay, now can we talk about the monsters in this? We got what almost looks like elemental monsters. There was a rock monster, a fire monster, something that looked like an electronic cloud, and then a water monster. Now, two of these I think are ones that are known. You've got the water one, which I think is a Hydro Man, and then you've got the rock one, which I think might be Sandman. But the other two might actually make this whole group what is called the Elementals. Because the fire one would be, I think his name was Magnus, and the electric one, for all we know, could be Electro. So I'm kind of interested in seeing where that goes.
You don't want any part of this.
Okay, before we go any further, can we just appreciate Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio look right here? Not the fishbowl, because it's not there. It'll show up in the next scene. But just look at the armor on this. You could have said he was from some King Arthur story. This looks badass. And being as Mysterio is a character I never thought that they would be able to bring into the MCU, the look of this is great. Now, you saw Mysterio flying around doing magic stuff. Now, here's the thing that I'm questioning. Which route are they going to go? Because Mysterio, if you look in the comics, he was a stunt performer from Hollywood who eventually turned to crime using his skills as a stuntman. smoke screens and springs in his shoes and stuff like that to commit crimes. And there are also scenes in the comics where he would pretend to be a good guy, but was actually doing the bad stuff so he can be the good person. So, which is he in this? Because it looks like he's being a good guy, but what happens if he's working with those elemental monsters to make himself look good? And can we just say, the magic look of this, if this is really magic, which is the other route, could this be some Doctor Strange kind of magical realm? Because now that we've got the whole magic in there, we can open that up. And if you watch the green swirling, you could see the Illuminati eye in there and other little glyphs. So, is he magic or is he a stuntman faking it? Either way, the look of him flying around doing that, and it had the fishbowl. So I think they've done really good with this, which means we might be able to get some even crazier comic characters in there.
Who is that guy?
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
What? He looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. Sup, dickwad?
Okay, so that's the end of the trailer. Two things that was left in that last clip. First of all, that music, that Spider-Man theme, doesn't it make it feel like it's mixed in with the Avengers theme kind of little? I like the way that sounds. And the other thing that kind of made me laugh was that last thing. Him being able to say dickwad. I never thought I'd see Spider-Man characters drop that, but hey, works. I love this trailer. I am hyped for it. You know, the sad part is I'm hyped more for this than I am Captain Marvel. And I really want to see Captain Marvel, but this, Tom Holland, is just a great Spider-Man. I cannot wait to see this. Anyways, did you enjoy this trailer? If you want to see it uninterrupted, like I said earlier, there's a link in the description below. Check it out. Let me know what your thoughts are. Anyways, I'm the Noob. I'll catch you later. See ya.